Hello everyone and welcome to your TRX workout of the day. Filming a little bit later than I had planned on today, so the lighting in this room is a little bit off, but you are going to still be able to see the movements that we're doing. Now this is all about your core. This is about a straight up 20-minute core workout. I have my straps set to their low setting because that's all I need for this entire workout. I'm going to stand up and show you where this should hit on my legs. My head's going to get cut off. But you guys, with your suspension straps, for this low setting, the handle is going to be at your knee or right above your knee. And the bottom foot strap is going to hit mid-calf, mid-shin. So that's how you know you've got the setup just right. And before we really dive in, let's just do a couple planks or maybe a 10-20 second plank hold. When you're doing the majority of these movements, your feet are going to be right underneath your anchor point. If your feet are farther away or farther behind, that's going to mess with the alignment of the poses. So you've got your strap set to the low setting. We're going to flip onto all fours, place one foot in the foot cradle, and then the other foot in the foot cradle, and just look back. Are your feet right underneath that anchor point? If they are, great. Walk your hands forward, shoulders over the wrists, core braced, spine long. Notice here what I'm not doing. I'm not sinking in my low back. My hips aren't lifted. My spine is long. I'm not pushing my stomach out. I'm pulling my belly in, drawing the ribs in and down, pushing through the hands, flexing biceps and triceps at the same time. So just like you would hear me cue a yoga plank. Same thing, quadriceps engaged, kneecaps lifted, hold for 3, hold for 2, hold for 1. Great. So what we're working with today, you guys, 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. You're gonna want that 30 seconds rest. I know it's gonna seem like a long time. If you don't need that 30-second rest, I would challenge you to maybe work a little bit harder. You're gonna need the rest. If you don't need the rest, see how you can make it more effective. So starting off with the TRX pike, we start in that plank position. Everything we're doing 2 times, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Start in your plank position with the TRX pike. Hips come up towards the ceiling, feet comes towards the face, hips lift up high. Look back at your feet. Try and stack your hips over your shoulders. Don't let the low back sag down. You don't come that far down. You stop in your plank. After 30 seconds, rest for another 30, and then you go into your second set of 30 seconds. And then we have forearm plank knee tucks. Coming down to our forearms, giving our wrists a break. Find that plank once again. And you're going to hug the knees into the chest. As you do that, hips rise. Extend, curl in. Extend, curl in. Inhale out. Exhale up. Keep pushing the tops of your feet into the straps. That'll stabilize you. Again, 2 30-second intervals. 30 work, 30 rest, 30 work, 30 rest. Then we move on to our third exercise. It's a pendulum. We're going to be swinging our feet from side to side. I'm going to give you 2 options here. Start in your high plank, legs extended. Start by just swinging your legs from side to side. It's kind of fun. If you want to make it even harder, pull the knees up and up, side to side. So the good news is, momentum starts going, and it is pretty fun, but man, it's also really, really hard. So 30 work, 30 rest, 30 work, 30 rest. Then we've got, side plank. Come to your side, forearm down, top foot goes behind. So you're stacking the feet. Feet are right underneath your anchor point. Now you can see shoulder right above the elbow. Feet are flexed, legs are strong. Lift those hips up. You can reach your arm high. Don't let that bottom hip sag. No stretch on this side. Lift and squeeze. If you want to make it harder, lower, lift, lower, lift. 30 seconds on one side, rest for 30, and then flip it over. On the other side, I'll show you just in case maybe this angle is helpful. Again, top foot goes behind, forearm down, shoulder stacked right over the elbow, lift the hips up, extend the arm to the ceiling. Again, to make it harder, dip, lift, dip, lift. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Then we've got body saw. Body saw. Body saws never get easy, ever. We start in our forearm plank. And this is tricky because we don't want our low back to collapse, everyone. So start in that low forearm plank. Lift your hips up. So here we are. Now, the body saw, you rock forward. Ooh, rock back. Forward. Back. Neck stays long. This really gets those lower abs. Now, if you're really weak down there in your low abs, your low back is going to sink. Let me show you what you do not want to do. I repeat, you do not want to do this. I come up into my plank. I'm strong here. I come forward still strong, but then I go back. Oh my God, and I collapse. Keep it zipped up tight. It's a little posterior tilt of the pelvis. That means you rock the hip points up and back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Ooh. Again, those never get easy. You do not need to do that movement fast. Get it slow and controlled, and really focus here on those lower abdominal muscles. This is working the deep abdominal muscles, the TVA, that we want to strengthen for all kinds of movements. All right, enough about that, Kylie. And then we have, oh, this is the cool one. We're going to flip over. This is the only time we're really transitioning. This is a shoulder stand to a hollow hold. Kind of fun. So I've got my hands holding onto the handles. I'm gonna walk my body back because I want my arms wide and my hands underneath my shoulders, or my hands underneath the anchor points. Now you're gonna rock back to a shoulder stand. So I go up, and then I'm gonna come forward to a hollow hold. So shoulder stand, lift, hollow hold. Shoulder stand, lift, hollow hold. So when you come in that hollow hold, the tips of your shoulder blades come off of the mat. I probably want to be just a little bit lower here. Nice, straight, strong legs the entire time. Momentum is going to be your friend on that one to rock you back and to bring you forward, but you're going to have to use your core control to stop you so that you don't roll all the way forward. Then we've got, oh, okay, so that might have been fun. This is just hard. So these are pike circles. We're going to take two movements, the pendulum and the pike, and we're going to put them together. I'll show you modifications after I show you the initial movement. So what you're going to do, you start with the pendulum and then you go up to a pike. So maybe build up a little momentum. I'm going to go over to the right, pike up, and then finish a circle. So the first 30 seconds, you go to one side. Rest for 30, and then go to the other side. Let's see if I can do it on the other side without my feet falling out the straps. Build a little momentum, and then come up and around. Woo! I don't know if my hips are all the way over my shoulders. This is the one I'm still working on. Now, if that's not happening for you, what can you do? You can keep penduluming side to side, if that's a word. You can hold a plank, high plank or forearm plank. Anything to build up that strength and stamina while you're holding. It will eventually get you there. Last two movements, reverse knee tucks. So we're gonna face our anchor point and take our hands underneath the anchor. So my hands are now gonna be underneath the anchor, and I'm gonna take my feet behind me. So I'll put my feet in the straps first. So you're gonna flip it and reverse it. And then you're gonna walk yourself back until your hands are underneath your anchor. We'll start in a plank with our feet up in the air, and you're doing knees in and out, in and out, in, out. So this is really working your shoulders too. Super fun. 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, and then we have our last movement. If I can get out of the straps. Oh, yes. This is a challenge. Like none of them are challenges, right? Single arm plank hold. Feet in the straps. First order of business, feet in the straps. And if this is not in your practice, like we say in yoga, take it back a notch to your regular plank. No big whoop, right? So we're gonna start in our plank with our feet wide, because we're gonna widen our base to give us a little bit more stability. I'm nervous, I did not practice this before I hit record. So here we go. Now, I'm gonna move my right hand more into the center of my mat, and then take my left arm behind me. Oh my God, oh my God, don't let your hips sway. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. 30 seconds, I don't know. You come out of it whenever you need to, right? Take a break, rest for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna try the other side. Oh my gosh, this takes like maximum concentration. Okay, I'm gonna find my plank. I'm gonna take my feet wide. Maybe I don't need to move my hand. Oh my God. Oh, don't let your hips rock open. Wow. Wow, if you can do that, send me a message and let me know, because you are so strong. So this, you guys, let me see if I can get a better sunlight light on my face. It's like a 20-minute straight up TRX core workout. Super challenging. Your heart rate's gonna get up just a little bit. It's not cardio, but it is challenging. Let me know what you think of this one. This one, we pulled out a couple moves we've never done before. So have an awesome workout, and I'll talk to you soon.